What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we are going to be trying to finish up the hydraulic brakes on the Kart. So we got the steering tacked in yesterday. That's pretty much done. Might have to adjust the steering wheel, make it straight a little bit. I don't know, I haven't drove it yet. I'll find out when I drive it. But we're going to try to get the brake master mounted. I've already mounted the rear caliper. I'll show you all that. But today I'm going to try to get the master and the reservoir mounted and get the brakes working. And then all we have left is completely mounting the seat, putting the chain on it, and taking it for a rip. So I'll show y'all what I did with the rear brakes. I got some pretty thick wall. It's a smaller tube. I'm not sure what size it is. Somebody gave it to me. And I cut it to 2.5 inches, drilled some holes, and put the bolt through where the axle mounts. It's a little plate, you'll see it in just a second. And then I use some gussets to brace it so when it does break that it doesn't flex and it gets a good bite, and it, you know, you don't want your caliper flexing because it's just not gonna work. But I'll show y'all what I've done. So if you look, there's those tubes and the gusset. The caliper mounts to that, and on the inside you can see the bolts go through. They run through just long enough to almost come out on the caliper mount. And then the rotor, it's not bolted up completely. These are still a little loose, but I haven't tightened them because the brakes aren't done. And then up front I have the brake pedal mounted. I got the pedal mounted. I need to get an Allen head, like a socket bolt for right there, because it's not the smoothest and it hangs up. But the pedal works for now. Kind of like over here, this one, it works, but I need to get that other bolt to hold it in. But the master, thinking it's gonna have to reroute the wire or the cable, but it's gonna go in somewhere like this, sit in there like that, and then I'll run the reservoir over here, probably mount it up front, something like that. So I will get started on getting everything set up for that and see what we can figure out.
you want me on the picture of it today?
Is it gonna work like that?
Huh?
Is it gonna work like that?
Like what?
How I have it on it?
The chain on it?
Yep.
Are you back to put the chain on it?
I'm done with this. you. Not bad. Think it's good? Not bad. You okay? Hey, you okay? I told you it was hot. I told you it was hot.
Alright. Well, told KK it was gonna be hot. He touched it anyway, so he's gonna go wash his hands. He said he's alright, but he'll be back. So here's what I got so far. So I welded the stop on there. I drilled through here, which I was expecting to be a little bit worse because I used an old bent 1-inch axle inside of the tube and then drilled holes in the pipes, a little bit more rigid. So I drilled through there, put a bolt through, nut, tightened it, and I just tack welded a nut on there for it to go through on this side. Put the stop on there. Now it goes all the way down, hits right when it bottoms out, and it goes back. Perfect. And then, as you just saw, me and KK just welded on this little gusset, and then we're gonna mount this right here, keep the reservoir above the master, that way gravity can do its thing. But it's gonna work, I think. So perfect on that one. Just like I said, we need to get some Allen heads, kind of like what I'm using in here. You can see they look better, and then it doesn't have flat on it, so it's not gonna catch on the frame when we're hitting the brakes. So I think that is pretty much done. This kit came pre-bled, but I think I'm gonna undo the cable so I can run it how I want it. I might not do that right now. I might actually test drive it, and then when I paint it, I'll route it like I want. But as of right now, I think the brakes are done, besides mounting it. But I gotta let this gusset cool down. It's pretty hot. And I'm gonna go back there. I'll tighten the nuts on the rotor, and I think I'm gonna call it good on that one. So, and that should be it. We should be getting to take it on its first little test rip after that, and hopefully everything goes good, and that's when we're gonna start welding everything up and we'll paint it. So I'm gonna end this one off here. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything, let me know, and I'll see if I can get back to y'all with that one. If you have any ideas or anything y'all would like to say, like I said, just let me know, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, guys.